What is going on, everybody? It's your main grain. I am introducing the lovely Mysteria as she shoves shit in her mouth. Let me go ahead and adjust something for you guys real quick. We don't want that. Whoa, wifey has her own intro. Yes, she does. I don't need Elgato right now, so you go away. That's badass, yeah. The lovely people that did mine did hers as well. So I can't argue. But what we're going to do now is go back to live. So you can see all that. That's all up to date. Let's go to... Is that... Wait, Screen Alley. I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's click on your game, which should fuck up all this shit. Let's go ahead and bring up this. Let's do this. Y'all need to teach me that feature sometime. I'll get that shit for you. I'll make that shit happen for you, girl. Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Just keep that going. Hey, Sebi. Yo, nice to see you again. Haven't been on in a while. Hey, K Junior Gaming. I'm not going to be here for long. Management is taking over. But you'll see me again soon. Shit should load up. Let's bring that over here. Yeah, so I can see me. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's Steam now. I forgot all about that shit. Oh, I forgot I can't do that. Oh, it's doing the black box thing again.
Mm-hmm.
I even fixed it to where it didn't do that shit, and it's doing it again. Let it.
It was across the whole screen, though.
Was it across the whole screen?
Yeah, except for the corners, like it's supposed to.
Was it really?
Except for the edges.
Alley game.
See?
Yeah, I know.
That's the way the old ones look.
Oh, well, I mean, guess that's what we're gonna have to do it.
The old ones do that.
Alright, well, fuck it. I guess can't change it. So let me bring back her chat. Where are you, chat? There you are, chat. I got my drink and snacks. I'm ready. Hell yeah, girl. Alright. Without further ado, I know I've took her time up more than I need to. She's gonna be she's gonna be playing Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake for you guys. Enjoy, management.
Hi, guys.
God, you gotta bring it back closer.
Yeah. Hi, Sammy. Hey, Seige. Okay, so we're gonna play Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. It's, I think, number 6 out of the Nancy Drew series, so it's one of the first ones. So it's kind of old, and it's got a lot of nostalgia for me because it was one of the first ones I played. You ready to solve some mysteries about some ghost dogs? All right.
Welcome to my latest case.
Can you guys
Ghost
hear it?
Dogs of Moon Lake.
Oh, wait.
To start playing,
That's our
choose
beef.
either
I
junior
just found
or
out.
senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose tutorial.
We're getting ear raped.
Yeah, okay.
It's alright, we fucked up. Or I fucked up. I fucked up. Going down, guys. Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You're in a... I wish you guys could see what I'm seeing. He's crawling around the floor.
We're gonna have to go ahead and...
I can hear it. It's loud and clear.
Yeah, she's here to echo. She's being an ass.
Loud and clear.
She's being an ass. I love her. Properties. Done.
I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time.
Are you serious? Hey, be nice.
Just give me a call. Don't
Why is it not
stop
picking up
me
anything?
Because it doesn't like you.
No, I might have to reboot the game.
Must we do this every time?
Yeah, well, because I'm not used to doing this shit, okay?
Oh, Mr. I stream every day, all day,
Yeah,
and I'm not used to fixing games for stream?
I don't do it like this, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right. Shut up.
That's your excuse and you're sticking to
Why
it.
are you not ending?
Because it doesn't like you.
Why are you not in it?
Yes.
Nice.
Done. Why are you saving the game? Done.
Done.
Exit game, very bottom.
Exit game.
No.
No. Eats popcorn. This is entertaining. Shut up.
Nah.
Shut up.
I have popcorn. It's
Shut
over
up.
there.
I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up. Leave me alone.
His life motto: I fucked up.
We can all.
Rick and Rice, 2018.
We can all relate to fucking shit up. There we go.
Got
Back
it.
to
I can
normal.
hear it.
I fixed it. I fixed it. Get it, Mikey. I fixed it. Damn it. Ultra. Nice. What's up?
Hi, Ultra.
I fixed it.
All right, guys. So it's really loud now in my ears. Can you guys still hear it?
They can hear it.
Because it's about all I can hear.
Is it? You want to turn down? Hit this button. Go over in the corner. Down there to the microphone. Yeah, click it. Go down as far as you want.
Okay.
It'll bing when it's like a certain spot.
Okay.
Alright, and click your game.
Where? Here.
The Nancy Hope shit.
It's still the same she said. Okay. So it's just so that everybody else can't hear it. Okay.
You guys can hear it. She just doesn't like it super fucking loud.
All right.
Welcome to my latest
Here we go,
case,
guys.
Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either junior or senior detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose tutorial.
We don't need no new tutorial.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
All right. So we're at this old cabin.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
What's to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
Nope.
One of your trees seems to have other plans for me.
What do you mean?
It fell.
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
That'd be me because I never answer my phone. Yeah, about that.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Why? What on earth do you think is gonna happen?
She's really
The
trying,
dog.
guys.
Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Okay, well, she did say dogs. Yeah, don't call me.
What is that?
I don't remember.
Scary teeth.
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
You're the weirdo making weird sounds at night.
I'm sorry, but you startled me. What are you doing out here?
Birds. I'm trying to look for birds. What are you doing out here?
Who the fuck looks for birds? Like, who does that? Like, really?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm staying in this house, and I heard a lot of weird noises, so I came out here to investigate.
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I drove in today from River Heights to visit my friend Sally McDonald.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
Fuck you. How about that?
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away,
Right.
his 4 dogs went
I
running
know,
off
Sammy,
into
it's
the
really
woods and
weird.
were
Like,
never
you're the
seen
fucking
again.
weirdo.
People would just hear them howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent.
That's fucking sad.
But every time
Poor
someone tries
puppies.
living in the Malone house, back they come.
Well, that's just terribly fucking sad. So,
Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
then why the fuck are you out here at night, huh? No.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Why are you nervous, Shay? Maybe. Are you a native?
Are you a native of Moon Lake?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path. Kind of my base
So you're not
camp,
here all the time, and
and
she
I've
just
got a
bought
little
this fucking
outboard
house,
down
and you're
there on the
here,
lake.
and you're out at night when
Left
these
my car
dogs
at the
fucking
big
come
dock
out.
up
You're
lake.
weird.
Don't really need it.
Uh-oh.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
Alright, well. No. Okay. God, I hate these old frame. Yeah, about that.
This is not good.
just want to be pet. You little fucking dog. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to fucking bed. Good night. Okay. So that was fun. You jumped? Ghost dogs, gotcha. Alright, so let's kind of look around, see what we got going on here. Got some gloves. Get well water tested as soon as possible. I got a flashlight. Ooh. Forest trails. Ah, fuck. So the house, the cabin, a stone pillar, a tree stump, and then the cemetery. Nice. Okay. Nancy, I'm really, really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car, Sally. P.S. My cell phone. P.P.S. Please don't hate me. No, I don't want that. It's all nice and cheery now, isn't it? Water. Get dead tree cut down. Too late! Because it's already down. It fell down after my house. What is this? Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. What's wrong with Mixer? And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. Okay, so that's the puzzle. That's 4 seasons, and that has to do with the dogs. Oh, shit. Hey, Rican! Shay said that, Mixer froze up. On the app.
Let me double check me.
Yeah, you check it. Okay. So, let's look around. Vitus, Iggy, Lucy, and Xander. Look at the doggies.
It's stuck.
Ah,
I
well,
need some sandpaper.
of course you do. Alright. Anything else I can look at? Yeah, this. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what that is. Alright. Back the fuck up.
This doesn't look very safe.
Okay. So... Okay. Good to know. Nope, back the fuck up.
Shay, I'm watching it live on Xbox right now, and it is looking pretty good. Although it's a little far back. But the app, yeah, again, the app
No
does
water,
look a
though.
shit ton.
Oh, I got a bucket.
So,
I need a bucket.
Yeah, shut up. I just took the bucket.
The boat's full of water.
yeah, mobile app's a piece of shit.
I need to bail
It
out the
fucks up
boat.
royally. Matter of fact, I'll write them tonight again and tell them that it's fucking up the stream and shit. So, if anything, let me know.
The spark plug is missing.
Nice.
The spark plug is missing.
Okay, so I got a boat, but the spark plug's fucked up here. Where else can we go? It's been a long time since I've played this one. This is one of my favorites, but it's been forever.
This must be Red's observation platform.
Okay, so this is where the fucker, the bird watcher sits in the middle of the fucking night and makes goddamn bird noises. Okay, so
A face only a gnome could love.
oh no, don't do that. Just key. What else? Anything else? Okay, why am I seeing this? Gas. A scythe. Who is it for this?
Oh, the key broke off. It's locked.
Just my fucking luck.
It's locked.
Hmm. Well, shit. Here's the trails. I got a piece of wood.
I better be careful.
Why is that, Nancy? You afraid you're gonna get lost in the goddamn woods? It's a shoe! Okay, so that's a dead end. I like this music. It's a stump. Hey, there's a yellow bird. Where's the bird watcher? Yeah. I ended up back home. How did I do that? It's a cardinal. Oh, it's a dead end. Damn it. The blue jay. Hey, there's a yellow ribbon. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree? Another bird. I don't know what it is. Hi, Vitality. What's going on? Ah, we made it. Marbles. Oh. Ooh. Vitus was born February 8th, 24. 2, 8, 24. Xander. Hey Josh, what's going on? Xander was born 8/16, 23. Hi Howdy. Long time no see. I've not streamed in a while. Lucy was born 4/4/22. And then Iggy 11/11/19. 11/11/19. So which ones? Fall, winter, spring, and summer. I'm guessing April would be spring, maybe. Xander would be summer, that's August. I am playing Nancy Drew, The Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. It's a mystery adventure game, point and click kind of game. It's the kind of stuff I play.
Looks like paw prints.
Okay, so it has what are these called? Mausoleum? Is that what they're called when they're in the cemetery and they're above ground? I don't remember. Like the ones in New Orleans. Okay, so I've already looked at these. Is there anything that I'm missing? No. Okay. Wait. Just to be sure. Because you know. Okay. So what if we go straight? Oh, it's just a dead end. Okay. So we can't go straight. There's that other bird. I'm gonna get lost again, guys. Tie a yellow ribbon. Okay, so that yellow ribbon's a mark. Then this tree is a mark. And I can't remember which way to go. I remember by the... There we go. We're good. We're good. We're back. We're good. Okay. It's, these are older games. You solve puzzles and Nancy Drew solves mysteries. So pretty much we solve puzzles and mysteries. I guess is how that plays out. Okay, so, no. So I need sandpaper for those. Where's that poem again? Go over here. Go, just keep moving. This is the only thing with these older ones, is that they're, moving, like their arrows and stuff are kind of hard to handle compared to the new ones. Okay, so leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. Appear on a fresh spring tree. Would that be Lucy, maybe? Okay, guys, so we have an August birthday. We've got a February birthday. We've got an April birthday. We've got a November birthday. And they all coincide with the different seasons. So... Summer. So now we have to figure out... I like the music in this one. This one's pretty, like, fairly cheery. I do like this one. When autumn's call brings out the deer. Autumn. Would that be November then? Because technically winter isn't until December 21st. So that would be Iggy. So he would be autumn. So I'm going to put autumn and we're going to see. So that'd be fall. And then we've got winter. When winter comes and birds take flight. That'd be February then. So that would be Vitus. So he'd be winter. And then when swans drift by on a shimmering blue in the summer. That's got to be Xander. Yeah. Xander has to be summer, and then Lucy has to be spring because she was born in April. So that's what I'm going to say for now. And we'll adjust it accordingly in case it's not. Okay. My hair? Thank you. It looks pretty washed out on camera, but it's a pink color. You can't really see it. These lights are so bright. But thank you. I think it looks pretty crappy right now. I've got it back in a headband. I didn't want to do anything with it. Okay, so swan. Deer. So okay. No, I want to get out. Stop it. Reset. Okay. And there's nothing else. Check out squeaking mice. So, does anybody remember these old phones? I came across a video on Facebook last week about this girl who couldn't figure out an old rotary phone. Like, I remember my grandma having one down in the basement. And when we were younger, we used to play in the basement a lot. We used to have like skate nights and everything down the basement. So like me and my cousins would bring our skates down there, and we had like black lights and disco balls and the colored, lights that went everywhere. And we'd turn off all the lights down there. We'd sweep the entire basement, so there was no like dirt or wood chips or anything like that. We'd sweep it, and then we'd turn off all the lights. We'd turn on the black lights, the disco lights, and all that shit. And then we would play whatever we wanted to listen to in the CD player, and we would just make our own skating rink. And she had this old rotary phone so far up, and since we were shorter, you could sit halfway up on the basement steps, and you'd lean over the side and you'd grab it, and then you'd sit there and you'd use it. And that's why I know what it was, but apparently now people don't know how to use them. It's dyed blue. Blue's really pretty. Blue's probably my favorite color. I've had my hair dyed blue, and it was probably my favorite out of all the colors I did. And it stays the longest. Blue, I've found, is the color that will stay forever. The other ones will all wash out, and then eventually the blonde will come out underneath it. But blues and greens, you can't get rid of them. All right, so 1, 5, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 8. Let's call Bess. Bess is our friend.
Nancy, how's it going?
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Oh, do they?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my
Grandma
many
still has
talents.
that one.
You are
I don't know where it's at,
full
but
of it. She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone. Very funny. So what's up?
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs? She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
That's nice. I like the light blue colors. I've just never done a light blue color. They were definitely dogs.
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
They just wanted
Maybe that was
treats
just their
and
way
pets.
of being friendly.
These dogs
Yeah.
were not friendly, believe me. And they had glowing yellow eyes.
You don't know,
A
Nancy.
bird
You
watcher
didn't
I ran
see.
into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built Sally's place
That was
on
very
Moon Lake was a
Scooby-Doo right there.
gangster. The bird watcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs? Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
I do.
There's a private cemetery in the woods out back. Malone and his dogs are supposedly buried there.
Creepy.
Aww. He got buried with his his puppies got buried with him.
And there were paw prints in the cemetery. Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself? We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room, and believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
The blues and greens, like I said, those are my favorites. Those show really well. And then even with the washout, they still keep somewhat their color. So you can still tell that they were blue or green. Like the reds, anything with red or warmer colors, so like purples and pinks and reds, they wash out so fast. And they are the first to bleed out. But the blues and the greens are really good. You gonna pay for that remark? What about
I
him?
could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
The boat's all bailed out. You should be good to go. Just put your life jacket on.
Oh, she'll come for
pull
your
the
damn
start cord,
streams, but she
and
won't
let
come for
her in.
mine.
Yes, she'll come from my streams.
How nice of her.
She's gonna help me with some season. That's funny. Okay, so boat's spelled out. Yeah, but I'm missing
Bye,
the
you guys.
spark plug.
See ya. Bye.
All right, Sally. 1, 2, 1, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 8, 9.
Hello?
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling
Hi,
in the
love.
distance. But I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Okay. So,
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly
trained.
attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
what 3 people?
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget
Okay.
his name, kind of a pain
Acres.
in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I
Em.
ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had
Red.
a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the place?
Well, let's see. I've got the water turned off because it's well water and it needs to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, and watch where you walk in the living room. Some of the floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Haha. That's funny because Nancy Drew's old slogan used to be Nancy Drew games for girls. Like they were aimed at girls playing, and it said for girls who aren't afraid of a mouse. So, pretty funny. Computer games. Anyway, I'm not afraid of no mice. I've kept them and handled them before. They're cute.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy.
I bet you know
right
it.
Now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Okay. Because he's weird.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. That's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
How do I go about getting your water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
Water kit, water testing kit.
I'm curious. Why did you characterize the park ranger as a pain in the neck?
I left part of a ham sandwich on a picnic table once. Big mistake. From the way he carried on, you'd think I just made the FBI's 10 most wanted list. I don't think he likes me. Emily says it's because I wrecked his dream of becoming super ranger or something when I bought the Malone house instead of the parks department. Me, I think he just basically has a problem relating to people unless they're asking questions or breaking the law.
Fair enough.
Where'd all that stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
Me too. Same.
The wall hanging in the living room with a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. So did the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Huh.
Has the clock ever worked?
Not for me. Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open, and instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock. That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Are you aware that you're the proud owner of your very own cemetery?
Yes. When the realtor told me there was a cemetery on the property, I went, ugh. But when I saw how far from the house it was and how small it was, I decided I could live with it, as it were.
Okay.
Do you know if Malone is really buried there?
The realtor said the cemetery was just a sham, that there's nothing under those tombstones but dirt. But he may have just been saying that so I'd buy the place. The only way to know for sure whether or not Malone is there is to start digging, and I'm certainly not going to do that.
Good to know. All right.
Talk to you later.
Stay in touch.
Okay. So, we gotta talk to Red, and he only comes out at night. So, let us go to bed and see what we can do. Alright, so now Go talk to...
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
It's pretty. Hey, Reese! I'm playing another Nancy Drew game.
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Hi. Where is this trail? Where are you, Red? Hey.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down. I just heard a cerulean warbler.
Okay.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around.
Fuck you.
You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
No.
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Such an ass.
You're not exactly a people person, are you?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
That I need one for a fucking boat motor to make it run.
Enough to know that the engine on Sally's boat is missing one, and that I'm going to be stuck here unless and until I replace it.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
You mean you have a spark plug I could buy?
Well, just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket. Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need
Me
cash,
to go away.
But maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
No. That's probably right. That's creepy. And there's a cemetery nearby. That's even creepier. Yeah. And he only comes out at night, and these ghost dogs only come out at night. And he's seasonal. He's only been here for a little while. Says he's bird watching, and he only bird watches at fucking night. It's creepy. Alright. Yeah.
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here's everything you'll need. M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing.
Fuck you.
You smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you?
Haha.
Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, from you. You fucking old crotchety fuck. People person my ass. I got a spark plug though. That's all I fucking needed. But I can't. Oh, I can't go over there. It won't let me at night. Is there anything else? Yeah, okay. No, I'm gonna go back in, I guess. No. Whatever. I hear the squeaks. You hear the squeaks? missing one.
It's still not fixed.
Heard you, fuck. I could see that. Nah. Shit underneath this tarp. I got another.
Those look too rotten.
Okay. I remember we had, growing up, at my grandparents' house, they would also have a tarp like this with some shit underneath it, and we used to always fuck with it. My grandparents' house always had something to do. It was out in the country just like this, and we went around the woods. I could tell you those woods like the back of my hand as much as we went out there.
They need to be fastened to the floor.
Okay.
It's still not fixed.
Okay, so we'll take them. What was I doing? Oh, I need to go to bed. Is what I need to do, because I need to go out to the boat at morning in the morning. Okay, so all right. Where's that spark plug? No. Positive, neutral, negative, positive. So maybe it's backward. I don't know. We'll try this one first.
I gotta have some torque.
Got a torque. So positive, neutral, negative. Positive. We will see. No, stop it. We got it. Nope, we didn't get it. Fuck me. Yeah. So it wasn't that way. Okay, let's try this again. So maybe that's upside down? No.
I gotta have some torque.
Oh, shut up. Let's see if we die here, too. I bet we do. Maybe. Oh, god damn it. Wait a minute. I swear if that was it. What was it? Positive. Negative. That was fucking it. It's because I didn't have my stupid life jacket on. Fucking safety first and shit. Okay.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Hey, Emily. You ain't from around here, is you?
My name's Nancy Drew. I'm staying out at the old Malone place. You know, the house Sally McDonald bought?
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
As it turns out, I'm there by myself. The dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
Yeah.
I got the bejeebies scared out of me twice last night. Just before I saw the dogs, I caught a man named Red Knot prowling around outside the house.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Don't be stereotyping. Because I get told that I eat hippie food. So my dad, every time I go home and we cook something, he's like, that's not hippie food, is it? Okay.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Yeah, well, whatever. One thing's for sure. He's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Damn.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Okay.
What else can I do you for?
I need to get the water from Sally's well tested. How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Okay.
Why would there be a problem with the water?
'Cause it's well water. And seeing as Malone dug that well 80 years ago, what gets pumped out of it could be pretty funky.
Yeah. Well, water's pretty fine. My parents have well water. My grandparents have well water. Tastes better than city water.
These
In
so-called
my
ghost
opinion.
dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's by the Malone house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
What?
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Okay.
There's a large tree blocking Sally's driveway. Do you know of anyone who can come out and clear it away?
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time.
Okay.
Where do you find your...
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Some of those old bottles are beautiful. Where'd you get them?
Found 'em. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be party central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So, it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal. According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
Okay.
Are you saying you acquired this stuff illegally?
Well, of course not. It all washed up on shore.
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
Jeff Akers could take all his precious rules and regulations and take a flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small, quiet,
Sounds like
out of the way.
conservation to me.
But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Why would he want that?
He's the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket
Yeah.
for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven.
She
Well,
does.
hey, I'm sure you got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
All right.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking.
Live bait sold here.
Oh, there's the trader. She's back. Fucking damn lucky she's a rice girl.
Buy a piece of the past. 80 years ago, Moon Lake was crawling with gangsters, flappers, and jazz musicians from the big city. They traveled to and from parties by boat and were so rich that they accidentally dropped something in the lake. They wouldn't even bother going after it. Each item you see here was fished out of Moon Lake and most likely belonged to some wealthy big shot, and it says by legal means. Don't go home without buying at least one genuine artifact from the Roaring 20s. Ah. Interesting. Skunk Crossing. Buy your fishing license here. What else can I look at? Live bait. Nothing else. Okay. Alright, so I got that, so I can leave. Let's go to see the other guy, the ranger. I'll tell him when he gets back in. He just took Helix out. All right.
Hello, can I help you?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm visiting Sally McDonald. Are you the park ranger?
Park Ranger Jeff Akers, at your service. Let's see, Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
All right.
That's right. Only she's gone back to Philadelphia. Malone's dogs got to her.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
So you know the legend.
So you know the legend?
I know almost everything about this area. Not only have I lived here all my life, but you're standing in the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I'm its equally unofficial curator.
Okay. So what do you think?
What's your take on all this ghost dog stuff?
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Bingo.
Why do you think dogs would attack Sally's house?
Dogs can be trained to do almost anything.
Okay.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
Do you have something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
Yep. Okay.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Is Malone buried there?
That's the rumor.
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Okay.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year, so please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
So.
Yeah, just tell me when you got a free moment. I'll be running around tomorrow, so if you need me to come take a look at them, I can. If you're getting that feedback, we'll test it out. I mean, is it doing it on all streams or just my stream?
39, 34, 54. This tree was 62 years old when it was cut down. That's so sad. They cut down a senior tree. They cut down a tree! I'm a tree hugger. We need them. They give us oxygen. They keep us alive. Aw. It just tells you about the rings of a tree. And everything, usually in Nancy Drew games, they do a bunch of research. And it's factual. I mean, except for, obviously, like, the stories of the game itself. But, like, everything that's in the game that they put in the games that are kind of, like, unrelatable, random facts, they're usually pretty true. She said just your Facebook live stream.
Then yeah, I'll come take a look at it, because it might have to, I don't know. I'll do some research. I'll think of some
The
stuff that I know.
CCC. Yep, Franklin Roosevelt. Had to learn about that shit.
But yeah, just let me know when you're free.
In 1932, when the United States was in the throes of the Great Depression, presidential candidate Franklin Roosevelt recognized that the country was facing two very serious problems. Its natural resources were rapidly being destroyed by soil erosion and deforestation, and thousands of able-bodied men were unemployed and desperately looking for work. So, when he was elected, Roosevelt immediately compelled Congress to pass the Emergency Conservation Work Act. It called for the establishment of a peacetime army of men who, stationed at various camps throughout the country, would undertake work projects that would save and revitalize the nation's forests while allowing the men to earn much-needed paychecks. And actually, his social programs is what helped us get out of the Great Depression until around his second term that he started to do it again, but they weren't as effective toward the end of the 30s. Anybody remember? Because I just took history, and we had to do this whole fucking paper on this particular decade. We had from the Gilded Ages, from like 1840, 1850 to current. I took the most current history, U.S. history. And he did a lot of, he did pretty well in getting our country out of the Depression. But anyway, I digress. By the end of 1935, this army, called the Civilian Conservation Corps, or the CCC, had been successfully mobilized and was hard at work. 500,000 enrollees were stationed at 2,600 camps, which were located in all 48 states, as well as the territories of Hawaii and Alaska. The men undertook projects ranging from building roads and fire towers to stringing telephone lines to planting billions of trees. When the CCC was abolished in 1942, it had left its mark on every state in the nation. The importance of its role in the development of recreational facilities in national, state, county, and metropolitan parks throughout the country cannot be understated. The building in which you're now sitting is a testament to the dedication and determination of Roosevelt's Tree Army, a CCC train transporting supplies. It's pretty cool. It's factual history. Well, maybe not the building that they're in because it's fictional, but they've got some old tools. It's Roosevelt. Oh, these are pictures. Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company. 1892. Holy shit. School in 1905. Some guy. Founder. Moon Lake Logging Company. Anyway, okay. Park regulations, history. Lenape tribe, famous residents. Should be. In the early 20th century, many celebrities from the East Coast spent time here, including Florin Ziegfeld, famous producer of Broadway musicals and revues. In fact, in 26, his boat, the Folly King, ran into the rocks at the north end of the lake and capsized. Nobody was hurt, but rather than going to bother of repairing the boat, Ziegfeld simply left it there. Legend has it that for years, a local dog would swim out to the wreck every day and lie on it, barking at everyone who came near. The boat gradually disintegrated until now no trace of it remains. Local legend has it that Ben Franklin spent the summer of 1744 on Moon Lake, South Shore. That stormy was a particularly stormy one, which has led to the speculation that his interest in lightning and electricity were sparked by his experiences here. Moon Lake had some infamous residents as well. In 25, at the height of the Prohibition, Mickey Malone, a gangster from Philadelphia who got rich smuggling and distributing illegal liquor, built a house on the North Shore at the site of the old Red Seek farm. See early settlers. People came from up and down the East Coast to attend the parties he threw at Moon Lake. He was convicted of tax evasion in 33 and sent to prison, where eventually he died. Okay, so that's kind of the background on Mickey Malone, because that's the house that we're pretty much staying at. Boating, leash laws. So you do have to have your dogs on leashes. It's illegal for them to not be. What's this?
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Fuck you. Okay. Let's go back home. So what are you guys thinking? What are your thoughts on the suspects of Moon Lake? Because we've got 3 so far. We have Ranger Acres, we have M, and we have Red. We've got the creepy bird watcher. We've got the weird, like Virginia-esque Emporium lady. And then we have the strict, like, rules and regulations park ranger conservationist who would probably like to keep this house like as a museum to history of like the park. I don't know, guys.
American goldfinch. Northern cardinal.
Yeah.
Red-tailed hawk. Western tanager.
I wish they would have put a whippoorwill in here, or a bob white. For anybody in the UK or even outside of Missouri or like rural country areas. Growing up, there was these 2 birds that I could recognize at any time I'd hear them. Because a whippoorwill, it has a specific song, and it sounds like whippoorwill, 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 and it comes out at night, like toward evening. And then Bob White, I have no idea why it was called a Bob White, but it would go Bob, Bob, White, Bob, Bob, White. Okay, so we need to go take some pictures of these stupid birds for him. So we did see the cardinal before. We saw a blue jay. Where are you? I'm going
No birds here.
Shut up. Shut up, Nancy. Goldfinch. Where are you? There you are. Okay.
No birds here.
You don't have to state the obvious, Nancy.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yeah, because that's gonna make them stay and not fly off. There's that shoe. I'm sorry, Seige. The cardinal.
Darn, it flew away.
You fucker.
Hey, Vicon. Yeah, the app's being shitty. I wrote them, and they wrote me back saying that that's a big issue they're having with a lot of phones.
That the app's not working right?
The phone, they're saying phones right now the app is having the most issues right now. It's not just my stream, though.
Where are you, Blue Jay? I hear the hawk, too. Okay. Aw. Okay. Sounds like a damn rattlesnake. No, nothing like exciting. Just some backstory about Moon Lake and about we met the park ranger and we met M from M's Emporium. So now we have 3 suspects. I'm bird hunting right now for the stupid bird watcher. Tanager's song.
Come back!
You fucker. Nope, no doggies yet. No, but I'm back at the cemetery. Yeah. They'll come back just to scare you. Now I gotta hunt these damn birds down and take pictures. So this creepy old guy can... Never mind. I'm not gonna finish that sentence. Cardinal. Oh, where are you, Cardinal?
Darn, it flew away.
Fucking Cardinal. Imagine, like, walking around these woods all fucking day trying to get these pictures of these fucking birds. It's so rage-inducing. Well, Jace, I wasn't going to finish that sentence, but, you know, if you were picking up what I was putting down, I mean, I can't do nothing about that. I don't want to shoot. That's a dead end. I hear that fucking hawk, too. There's gotta be something with that pillar. Eventually. Fuck. How many more I've got? I've got like 3 more slots on that picture, on that camera, right? That means I've got 3 fucking birds to find. I'm just running around these woods like a fucking crazy person. God damn it. Which way haven't I gone, guys? I can't remember. By the end of this game, I'll remember each way pretty well. By the end of this game, like, I'm flying through these trails. But the beginning, when I play it, I always forget. God. Son of a bitch. Which way haven't I fucking gone? There's obviously a way I haven't gone. This way? That way? No. This way. I just keep coming back to it. Where are you, bird? No. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting birds. There's a stump. I just heard the tantrum. Where'd it go? Come back! I hate these birds. Where are you? Crickets. Is this game mocking me? Because it kind of sounds kind of like condescending. Tanager. Okay, Tanager. Where are you? And why can't I get this bird? Why can't I get this bird or the fucking cardinal? Like, what's the deal?
Darn, it flew away.
These fucking birds. That's a fucking owl. I can't remember if there's birds that come out at night. Oh. Oh, that's how I remember now. Okay, okay. Where's the bucket? Bucket. And then you gotta pour water into an old pump. And then you pump, and that should bring water up. You know, the only reason I know that, not because I ever had to do it, but because when I was little I watched Totoro, and that's how they had to get the water from the well to wash the vegetables. So now I have water, and then I've got that test kit. So anybody, I don't know if anybody's watched My Neighbor Totoro, but it's a really good movie. It was one of my favorites.
I don't need water right now.
Okay, so I got the water from the well, so that's done, and I want to get out. Okay, so what? Oh fuck! I forgot to get sandpaper. All right, let's go see if there's. Let's go trounce around the trail at night. Oh, I hear you. I hear you out there. I ain't afraid of no ghost. Not the way I wanted to go. No.
Hey, Jace.
Yeah, he came out. Jace was out. Still the same.
Yeah, Jace Wolf is the one I clicked for, by the way.
Huh?
My sound check.
Ah. Okay. I wonder if Red would tell me Okay. Why do some of these motherfucking birds run from me? Do you know?
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
Fine. Okay.
I'm sorry, but finding those birds is harder than I
Anything else?
thought it would be. Can you give me any tips?
You gotta look for them. This isn't gonna be any Sunday picnic, you know?
You gotta look
And
for 'em.
try early in the
What do
morning.
you think I'm fucking doing?
That's when most of them are singing.
Fucking twiddling my thumbs in a goddamn forest?
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
Fuck you. These people are hateful. Like, fuck you, dude. So I gotta go to M's Emporium and get some fucking camouflage, and that's only open during the day. Because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Makes shit difficult is what it does. How you guys doing tonight? How's everybody doing?
Howdy, Nancy.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. As long as you pay cash, that is.
Okay.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh? Seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Okay. I need that and sandpaper.
To make a long story short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, oh, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
Okay.
You got a deal. So, what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Okay. Do I need...
Hunting for critters
No, you
isn't
don't need it.
illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Okay.
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Huh. Okay. So I gotta ask Red for sandpaper. God damn it.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Okay. I love like the linguistics here. Himmer.
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay hee-hoo!
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I don't need a box or anything. No. No, she gave me a box. Okay. Oh, and I might as well drop off the water. Okay, let's drop off the water samples so we can get it back. Hey, there's a doggy. It's a doggo.
You're back.
Yes.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park
It's
rules.
Yogi Bear, the park ranger's dog. That was really bad. I'm sorry, guys. I subjected you to it. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's ironic.
I couldn't help but notice that he's about the same size as those ghost dogs were.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to run around in the middle of the night barking and attacking houses.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
Why?
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
So that'd be a good motive for Red to be the one trying to scare Sally off her property. Okay. Poison ivy. It's up to you to prevent forest fires. Giardiasis. Beaver fever. River can contaminate. Okay. Rivers, streams, lakes, recreational bodies of water, pools, and hot tubs. Okay. Hantavirus. Oh, the deer mouse. Is it the deer mouse that has the loudest scream? I can't remember which one it was, but they scream really fucking loud. It's like, no, it's like some kind of desert mouse. Lyme disease. Poison ivy. Oh my god, I am sensitive to poison ivy. I don't know if any of you are, but I pretty much every fucking poison there is, sumac, ivy, oak, like you can guarantee if I get into that shit, I'm gonna get it. But my family, some of my family on the other hand, they can walk and tromp right through it and it doesn't affect them in the slightest. Me, I'm like see you, Sammy. Have a good night. Okay. So I need to get bait to get camouflage so I can get these birds so I can get some other shit. Alright. Said flip over rocks and shit, right? One worm. Bye, worms. You're lucky today. Nah, it's gone. Oh, I can't see it. Oh, Shay's hosting me. Thank you, Shay. Nothing under here? Which would be a really good spot.
Those look too rotten.
No. It'd be a really good spot to find worms and stuff. So let's go on the trail. Where is it at? Nope. Close, but I couldn't grab it, I don't think. Got a beetle. Got another worm. I got another beetle. She's pretty, I don't know if I'd be grabbing beetles. I don't know. I can do worms. I don't know about beetles, man. Some of those motherfuckers have pinchers. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they look pretty mean. The first time I found out what a Helgamite was when I was younger, freaked me the fuck out. It's got little pinchers on it. And then when because they start out like as these like weird beetle things, and then they get bigger and they turn in like these huge moths that'll sit like on your screen porches, and it's got the big pinchers and shit. It's fucking scary. Shoe! Nothing under the shoe. Nope. Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. I'm getting lost again. Not that one. Ah, see, it's shit like that. I'm sorry, Reese. Do I sound like I'm giving lessons? Because I'm sorry. Nope. Nope.
Oh, thanks for the host.
Shay hosted. Shut up, bird.
Oops.
Shut up.
Can't take a picture without a camera.
Because I can't take a picture of you anyway. Oh. They have different names, but... I know them as a Helgamite. They're fucking terrifying. Google one. And... think about being up fucking close. My family used to catch them like in the water. Like you could find Helgamite larvae in water, like in the river, and they would use them as fucking fish bait. Yeah, I'm not putting my hand anywhere near a fucking Helgamite. You can kiss my ass on that one. Those things are scary. Yeah. There is nothing. It lied. This Waldo Matthias died May 10th. May 10th's my grandma's birthday. Nope, nothing over. Okay. So, the fuck kind of bird is that? Fuck you, bird. I don't even want to mess with you. No, wrong way. I went the wrong way. Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. That's a really old song. And that's like the only thing I remember. What is chirping? Which one is it? It can't be. No. Oh, I got a worm. Okay. So I did get something from there. And when it stops chirping, that means I forgot it. Alright, so how many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 4 more. Where can I find stuff? Nothing around here, of course. Nothing out this way, is there? No. And nothing down by the lake? Oh, wait. Oh, it won't let me. Maybe I'm too close. Nope. This won't let me anyway. Okay. So, God damn it. Certain bugs come out at night, right? It glows. What should I play? GTA or Fortnite? I don't know. I know a lot of people like GTA. I like Fortnite. Even though I've seen so many streamers and YouTubers say it's like trash. And that PUBG's better. But I don't play either one. Because I don't play console games, and because I can't deal with people trying to kill me. Because I panic and kill myself. Riken! Reese asked, what should I play, GTA or Fortnite?
Well, if you're looking at something to keep you occupied and running around and doing shit, GTA, but Fortnite, if you're looking just to kill some newbies and kill some noobs and just kill random asses, I'd play some of that. And Reese, do you got Fortnite for PC yet? If you got Fortnite for PC, let me know, because I got it for PC as well, man.
They glow! So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more. Can I grab it? Ah! I grabbed it. I need 1 more then, right? I know where it's at. If I can find it. I gotta go back to the cemetery under that one rock that didn't have anything. It's exactly where it's gonna be. No, I don't want to go back that way. That way. That way, that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Shut up. That way. Fuck. That's not the way. That's not the way. This is the way. You. Go in! That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Oh no, I need 1 fucking more. Because I need 12. I need a dozen. Where's that pillar? I seem to remember something about that pillar. I gotta find it though. Did I just do a circle? I think I did. I think I did a circle. Alright, we'll see you later, Shay. okay, Reese. I like Fortnite. I like watching people play Fortnite. No. I still can't do anything. See ya, Shay. I hear an owl. What about over here? Go back. No? I'm missing one. Where am I missing it? That'd be good, Reese. What do you mean? The dogs are howling. Last summer, you did. You would stay up all night watching the streams. It's coming around summer again. I can't believe it's already here again. Holy shit, Reese. That's a lot of rice paper. These weird ass animals. The fuck? No, I'll go that way. You won! Oh, I can go ask him for sandpaper.
How's the bird watching coming along?
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Oh, I guess I gotta take it.
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Was she the only dog you ever had?
Yep. Wouldn't be worth the hassle anymore. Especially now that I'm retired and spend so much time at Moon Lake. The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Okay. So guys, I can't find that last stupid bug. I don't know where to find it at. But I can.
It's stuck.
Yeah. Did I get it? I got it. Okay. So now they all move. Fuck. I know what this corresponds with. I remember. I have to go look at that stone outside that tells me the directions. I don't think I could do this until later. I think Lucy was north, as far as I can remember, because she was the one that would swim out on to the boat on the north side of the lake, I think. I gotta face him in the directions because Malone was all about his dogs. And 1, 5, 2, 3, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 8.
Nancy, how's it going?
This caller ID stuff is going to take some getting used to.
I'm here too, Nan. What's going on?
This game came out when caller ID started getting really big. By the way. That's why that's funny.
Moon Lake is gorgeous, but it's so remote. The park ranger is the closest thing they have to a sheriff around here.
Park ranger? What's he like? Which, as we all know, is Bess's way of saying, park ranger? Is he cute?
Not true, George. Nancy thinks everybody's cute, so what will be the point? Anyway, Nancy, you were saying?
His name's Jeff Akers. He's very helpful, polite, efficient, knowledgeable.
Sounds boring.
In fact, he probably knows more about the area than all the other residents of Moon Lake combined.
Sounds very boring.
What's he know about these alleged ghost dogs?
He thinks they're just plain old dogs that for some reason like to run around at night scaring people.
And what does Detective Drew think about the dogs?
I think Sally had good reason to be scared of them. I don't blame her for leaving, which leads me to think that maybe that was the whole idea.
Somebody had those dogs attack Sally in order to scare her away?
Why would anybody do that? She was there for less than a month.
You'd have to be a total creep to make enemies that fast. And Sally's one of the nicest people I know.
Ooh, Nancy! Speaking of cute guys, Frank and Joe Hardy called. I filled them in on where you are and what you're doing, and they're dying to hear from you.
Oh, yeah? What are they up to?
Compared to you, nothing. As I was telling them about this latest case of yours, I could hear them turning green with envy
The Hardy
right
Boys.
through the receiver.
Their number is 280-555-4865. Bess didn't recognize it when they called and almost didn't answer the phone.
Good thing my cousin here has a memory like an elephant, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Call them, Nancy. They're dying to hear from you. But remember, Frank's cute and all that, but George and I want to hear from you too.
Yeah, no fair discussing the case with them from now on and not with us. Promise you'll keep us up to speed?
I promise. This bird watcher I met has got me taking pictures of birds for some survey he's
All right,
doing.
Reese.
He's a bit of a grump.
Does he live nearby?
No, he just kind of hangs out in the woods. In fact, I only see him at night.
Interesting. He's in the woods at night. The dogs are in the woods at night.
Could he have had a reason for wanting Sally out of the Malone house?
Maybe. From what Ranger Akers told me, Red would like everybody around here out of their houses. He thinks there's too many people at Moon Lake and it's ruining the bird watching. Ranger Akers called him a fanatic.
Fanatic equals suspect in my book.
Did I mention that all the water in Sally's house comes from a well?
Ew, really? Does it taste like rotten eggs?
Not all well water tastes like rotten eggs, Bess.
I don't know if it does or not, because the well is so old, I need to get the water tested before I drink it.
Good plan. Nothing will wreck your day faster than a nice tall glass of contaminated water.
I could sure use a nice big hint right about now.
I can't believe the key to the padlock just fell apart like that.
I know. The lid to the crate is on hinges, right? Just use your screwdriver.
Take the screws out of the hinges.
And lift the lid.
Bye, you guys.
Good luck, Nancy.
And stay in touch.
Okay, so now we have the Hardy Boys we can call. So it's 1, 2, 80, 555, 4865. I like burnt popcorn. I know I'm probably weird. Does anybody else like burnt popcorn?
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside. Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on, he's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi. What's up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They told you about the dogs?
We made them tell us everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not exactly rolling in detective work here.
So you're living vicariously through me.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and or trains dogs around here.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
Emily Griffin doesn't seem to have any dogs.
Uh-oh. Move her up on your suspect list.
I'd move her down.
You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
I'm convinced that someone is using those ghost dogs to scare Sally into abandoning Malone's house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
Malone and his 4 dogs are supposedly buried in a little cemetery near the house. They've all got headstones inscribed with when they were born and when they died.
That's interesting. Did Malone have family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then who had the tombstones inscribed?
I don't know, but it had to be someone who had access to Malone's house and property after he died.
Sounds like this latest puzzle of yours is still missing a few pieces.
I seem to be getting nowhere fast. Anybody have any suggestions?
We can probably come up with a few.
But we're not going to make it easy for you.
After all, it's your case, not ours.
Just because that key disintegrated doesn't mean you can't get to
Same
those
thing.
tools. You'll just have to do a little thinking outside the box, that's all.
Lighten up. Free your mind. Loosen the screws. Don't be afraid to become unhinged.
You might be surprised at what opens up.
Later, guys.
You bet.
Bye, Nancy.
Can I get into the shed at night? I don't remember. I can. Respirator? Hammer and nails. I got a respirator. And I got hammer and nails, so I know I could do with that. So, where'd all my boards go? Board. 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 Rotten floorboard watcher step. Right. There's a door here. And just how do I get Does the poem say anything about... Swans, deer. Okay, never mind, I got it. I'm a little slow. Hold on, back up. Okay, so 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, right? Is deer. No, it's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock. And then 4 o'clock is trees. And then 8 o'clock is swans. And then 11 o'clock. No, is that swans or birds? Well, I'm not sure what it is. I can't tell, to be honest with you. Yeah. 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 So that this comes back to the poem. So when deer, because this poem says stuff about deer and swans and trees. Leaves appear on fresh spring trees. So spring would be Lucy. And that would be the trees. So that would be 8 o'clock. So Lucy at 8 o'clock, right? Right? And then swans would be summer. So I'm going to say Xander would be 11 o'clock. Okay. And then fall would be the deer. So I'm going to say Iggy 3. And then winter would be Vitus. And that would be birds take flight. Yeah, it was birds then, right? So that would be Vitus and birds. Something like that. Something close to that anyway, I would guess. So I'm gonna do with these. Which way was the north? North, south, east, west. She's right. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna end it here for now. I mean, I am kind of stuck. And I think that for now, I'm gonna call it a night. And I'm gonna save here. Break in. I'm gonna end it.
Oh, you're ending?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, it's Tariqan, the man grain himself. She's getting out of
Alright,
my
guys.
Alright, guys. Looks like she's ending stream.
I'm done for the night, guys.
Appreciate everybody coming out. Did you save?
Yeah, I saved.
Alright. Oh. I know it's like, it's wheels. I know it sucks. You're rolling all over green screen. Oh. Alright, let me do my damn thing. How's everybody doing? I'm only here for a slight second to go ahead and end this damn thing. As she always does. She's saying bye-bye to y'all. Oh.
Good night, guys.
Where is it? Oh, let's move this chat on over here. Let's go ahead and go to Let It Load. Where are you, Let It Load? Well, there you are. Oh, okay. Apparently I'm stuck. Oh, there we go. Click on Let It Load. Why are you being weird? You're being really weird. Well, I guess I'll just do it like I always do, guys. As always, this is Rick Rice saying, live life one grain at a time. Peace.